We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. The Cardinals look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
The pitch. Lars Nootbaar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Row. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. This guy's hitting over .450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
So now here is Edmundo Sosa, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Line drive to center field. Fargas is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So now to the plate, Ivan Herrera, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Matthew Liberatore, the lefty from Arizona, gets the ball. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
And now, Janeshwi Fargas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Batting second, the second baseman.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, there's a lot of people hoping to see a turnaround from Wilson Contreras. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
And now the first pitch. Number 84 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
18.
At the plate now, number 18. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers, and the RBI count at 35. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Into the bleachers, and gone. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. 45 home runs now on the campaign, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Next to hit is Nolan Arenado, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
Boy, and also right up among...
Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Batting 7.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Into the box now, Demetrius Lewis. 1-0 the count. Goldschmidt leads off first with one away. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. A ball that's carrying. That's in the basket. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 51 on the year. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And stepping in, Paul DeYoung. He'll be hoping to move up that NL home run leaderboard a bit, entering play number 9 in that category.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Dylan Carlson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Romine on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much. Faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
set to deliver the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Edmundo Sosa, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Cubs nothing. Now to bat, Patrick Wisdom, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch on its way.
Yeah. Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Carlson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting 6.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That evens it up 1-1. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1.
2.
Fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Standing in now, number 43. Ball. And that misses for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Ivan Herrera. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. Pitch on the way. O'Neill is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls, you can hit till your hands bleed, but if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Paul Goldschmidt comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat starting right now.
2 balls and a strike now. O'Neill, base runner at first with 1 out. Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. And it's gone into the bleachers. A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. 46 now for him on the season as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there,
Now
we're
batting,
talking about
the
2
center fielder,
full weeks
Demetrius
of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
To the plate now, Demetrius Lewis, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's called getting your A swing off right there, and I don't blame him one bit after his first at bat. You remember, he went bridge his first at bat.
A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's outside.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. Into the bleachers and out of here. Paul DeYoung connects for a 2-run home run. Number 26 for him on the season, as this lead swells to 7-0.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Adam Morgan is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Adam Morgan. Now batting, right fielder, Dylan Carlson.
So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Cubs nothing. Bottom of the 3rd now, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Designated hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next, it'll be Andrew Romine, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 4. Janeshwi.
Now to the plate, here is Janeshwi Fargas. First delivery to him.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Fastball called for strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Lars Nootbaar singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
This was a tough one to swallow. You could see he was in a heap of trouble right from the beginning, in and out of jams the first couple innings, and not able to get out of the 3rd inning. Certainly not one of his better performances.
From the stretch, Edmundo Sosa is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The pitch. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. 24 home runs for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Must have been a good batting practice session today for this club. 5 home runs in 1 game. You could just see it as the game was going on. Those hitters, they couldn't wait to get to the bat rack. It was like a fight to get up there and to get into the batter's box.
The catcher, number 13.
In now, Ivan Herrera, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So now into the box is Tyler O'Neill. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And now the first pitch, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Gonna be a tough play. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Cubs nothing. So in now for Chicago. Number 84 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 84.
Here's the first pitch to him. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Now the pitch. Down the left field line and deep, and it's a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Again, a 1-2.
Ball, that's up there.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Into the box now, number 18. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Slow little roller to third. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, number 16.
Next to hit, Patrick Wisdom. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Cubs nothing. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Now batting,
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. At the plate, Demetrius Lewis. This is foul right side. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now that.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong, and he fouls this one off. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Next, here is Wilson Contreras. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey!
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Stepping up is number 43. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
The windup and the 0-1.
Foul.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and that ends the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. St. Louis is out in front, 9-0. Brad Wick gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Dylan Carlson, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Dylan Carlson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And this is low, ball
Count
1.
1-0.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Number 43 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Happ comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now at the plate here is Edmundo Sosa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Two out, nobody on. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
It's getting pretty comical. Well, now their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
The catcher, number 13.
At the plate now, Ivan Herrera, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Cubs nothing. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Pete Crow Armstrong. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch on the way. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is a fastball that misses.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
To the plate now, Andrew Romine. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 4, Janesh Vargas.
Digging in next, Janesh Vargas struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Fans, summer has officially arrived, and there's no better way to beat the heat than by joining us right here at the ballpark. With lots of giveaways, promotions, and great baseball to come, you can't lose. Pick up a pocket schedule at any stadium ticket window and come out to the ballpark this summer.
One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Fouled off. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. But that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Now batting, number 84. Fans, the Baseball Tomorrow Fund is a joint initiative of Major League Baseball and the Major League Baseball Players Association to support the growth of baseball and softball programs around the world. By funding programs, fields, and equipment purchases, the Baseball Tomorrow Fund seeks to encourage and maintain youth participation in the game. For more information, visit baseballtomorrowfund.com.
So now to the plate, number 84. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey! I got the count 0-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 10-1. Now at the plate is Tyler O'Neill. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 0-1.
Yeah!
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Number 43 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Happy Sunday,
and he
Honcho,
fouls this
my
one
friend.
off.
Cheers. MOG clinking beer mugs.
A 1 pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fargas is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
At the plate now is Nolan Arenado. Singled home a run in his last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding
Happy Sunday, V.
the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
2 out, nobody on. Liner in there for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the
Cheers,
pitcher's
my friend.
giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back, the right fielder still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
Now, you know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Rex Brothers comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Off of one leg. In the hole. Falling away. That is pure magic. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this.
Kelly Green says hi.
Striding in is number 18. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The first baseman,
Poncho Gaming URL.
number 18.
Eating chips with the homemade salsa.
First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Yummy emoji face savoring food.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, number 16.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up, and that's the second out.
The left
Not a
fielder,
lot
number
you can
8.
do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He went down on strikes last time up. Pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Dylan Carlson.
Dylan Carlson.
First pitch on the way. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Lars Nootbaar.
Striding forward now is the DH, Lars Nootbaar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set, and the pitch goes the other way as this is lined to left. Happ is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Edmundo Sosa coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far. The most recent back in the 6th inning. And now the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Number 43 is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. But don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in next, number 43. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out.
Nope,
sets the
down.
target low here, and it misses 1-1. Now the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box, Pete Crow Armstrong. And he takes ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Now a little looper down the left field line. And that's in there. Base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Pete Crow Armstrong has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Standing in now, Andrew Romine. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Number 13, Ivan Herrera.
He's set. Here it comes.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Next to stand in is Tyler O'Neill. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So next to hit is Paul Goldschmidt. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals'
1 ball,
first
1 strike.
baseman. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next.
Now batting.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the... And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Janeski Fargas starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 0-1 on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy. But to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Stepping in now, number 84. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
In now, number 18.
Nope,
A
that's a
fastball
ball.
here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this has got to bring a smile to your face.
It does, D-Roy. In a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, or for that matter, guys going out into 8th, let alone the 9th inning, this has been a terrific start up to this point. Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first. He'll be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 12-1 at the end of this one. The St. Louis Cardinals win their 50th away from home. Matthew Liberatore wins his 17th game of the season and mark him down for 17 strikeouts to boot. Kyle Hendricks allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.